morning, everybody. Welcome to Near Mint Condition, a channel where you could be part of a positive, honest community and lay claim to some comic book knowledge. I'm your co-host, the Astonishing Melanie, and the star of the show is Omar, the Uncanny. Yay!
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I am the Uncanny Omar. Oh, yeah.
A joke on the word omnibus. Omni!
It's not a joke anymore. We're holding the reprint poll. It's gotten serious. This is where we separate the men from the boys. How's it going, everybody? Hope your Saturday is going well. Happy Saturday.
I'm not a boy or a man. Are you still sleepy?
Goodness for that.
I'm totally good. I call you out on that.
I'm just kidding. I am doing a lot better. Thank you so much. I'm doing a lot better. I'm at about 80%.
Plus, I saw Madame Web. I was not bored until 3/4 of the way in. And then I did get bored.
It was awful.
No, it was not good, but I wasn't bored. So there you go.
Do not recommend. Better ways to spend your money and time.
Yep.
Go read a comic book.
I didn't get anything out of it. So that's a shame. Dakota Johnson. Wait, who is
Dakota
that
Johnson?
Oh, that was
Madame Web.
Oh, okay. Wait, did she not know it was an MCU movie? Wait, well, it's not. It's
I don't even
Sony,
know if half the cast even knew what they were doing.
Hey, beautiful Logan, right back.
What's up, Logan Wayne? How are you, my brother?
Guys, I'm on time this morning. I am excited.
And how are you, man?
Got up at 8:15 this morning. Better
be. Babes, what's up with you? Hello from
today.
England. Hope all are well. Make sure to smash that like button whilst we count down. Thank you for that.
She dropped her casting agency. Ooh.
I don't know if that was... I don't know. Hey, Bar, you're here early.
The DC and Marvel dream is happening.
Yeah.
Oh, James, you know it. I got my Betchy. Look at him. He's so cute.
That thing is going to wake up one night and it's going to freak her out.
Omar said it's going to be my alarm and it's animated and like its eye will open. It'll start screaming.
Good morning, Omar. Melanie, how are you doing today? Pretty excited. I got 3 X-Men Epic collections coming from Amazon today. Yay. Congratulations. Which ones, out of curiosity? I'm doing a lot better. What
about Completely Canny, Omar?
Oh my gosh.
Was Completely Canny Thursday during the reprint poll when you didn't feel good?
I don't know how. I don't even remember. Like, I was so medicated. I was so groggy. Oh gosh, it was awful. Thank God for Peter and Taylor, because it would have been bad.
B-Slash, I bought ingredients to make cookies and cream cookies so I can use the cookie cutters, the Percy Pig cookie cutters.
B-Slash, I ate that chocolate, that white chocolate.
Oh, that was good.
I was like, none of my kids are getting it.
All the chocolate's gone. It's just
no, we got the Peruvian dark chocolate. That's
yeah, that's
I wanted to save that.
No, I think there's one Easter bunny left too.
Did the white chocolate?
Oh no, and there's one thing of Kinder eggs left.
Oh.
Okay. Bruce, thank you for the super chat and for your concern.
No loud noises. Thank you for the super chat, my brother. How are you doing this morning? Why'd you throw that dude up there?
I don't know, because it was just the first GIF I saw.
That's an Amanda GIF.
No, it's not. It was a my GIF. We don't. Never mind.
Oh, Tomb of Dracula.
Oh, thank you for that PSA announcement.
I will check the reprint poll here in a little bit to kind of give people a status.
People are asking in the chat, like,
we got over 3,000 votes so far.
Specific books, and that's what I thought. I was like, I bet you'll check later.
Yeah.
Do you know off the top of your head? Probably
no,
not.
I do not.
Yeah. So,
I'll be honest, I don't. I have. Oh my gosh.
So we'll take a look at the reprint poll here later.
My days were sleeping, getting up, reading, video recording, editing, taking a nap, getting up again, record another video, editing, taking a nap. It was awful. Do not recommend getting sick.
Potworks Comics Reader. If I get the Comics Warehouse job, it'll mean moving, which means moving the library. Wow, but for your sake, I hope you get it though, right?
Yeah,
it'll be worth it. Okay, what are your picks? Fantastic with the 4 in it. Madame Web and Morbius each has 15% or less on Rotten Tomatoes. But the Fantastic with 4 in it is ranked worst.
I think at least Fantastic had some charismatic characters.
Oh gosh.
It had Michael B. Jordan. Guy kills it and everything, even though it was a bad movie. So the worst one, I think, I don't know. No, you know what? Madame Web is worse. Morbius at least had Matt Smith, like, even though his character was ridiculous, Matt Smith's a good actor. Just everybody phoned it in this movie. Darkest Before the Dawn. It's a good one that went out of print quick. Second Genesis and Proteus. Oh, you're getting the Dark Phoenix stuff in that Proteus, or the beginning of it.
Taylor was an awesome addition to the podcast. Peter's entertaining as ever.
Yeah, Taylor's really knowledgeable when it comes to like Golden Age stuff. He has a true eye for like a collector's eye for things that are old school. He's an old heart, old soul. Bought and read Miracle Man based on an overview. It was a masterpiece. Kid Miracle Man. Oh my gosh. What about that scene, man? You know, I know you probably know what I'm talking about. The scene with Kid Miracle Man. Ethan, how are you, buddy?
It was bad. But like I said, somehow I wasn't bored until like 3/4. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
But here's the thing, like, you know, go and see it if you really want to. I mean, if you really want to. I don't know. I mean, has anybody liked it? Is there reviews out that people liked it? How sad would it be if Madam Web makes its budget back, but Aquaman 2 still underperformed? They're not even in the same category. Like
No.
one movie was just, at least with Aquaman, they had fun and it seemed like they tried, and it's just like everybody gave up on Madam Web. The director, the sound, the people, the lighting. You know.
James Abel, false. The best movie I've seen so far this year in the movie theater is Ting and Taba Gurren Lagann. Spin on. Who the hell do you think I am?
That's not the title.
How could anything top that? I cried. Oh my gosh.
Guys, X-Men 97. We talked a little bit about that last night. Yeah, the trailer is out.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
I'll have to show it to you. Listening while making lunch for the family. Wes, you hope you're doing well.
Alex, if you're in the $7.77 tier, tomorrow when I send out the Zoom link, you'll get it through Patreon. So you should be. Yes.
Yeah.
Which one?
Kings come see.
Okay.
He was asking, hey y'all, love to stay and chat, but I have to work tonight and need to sleep. Also love the Madam Web stream. Anyway, y'all have fun. Thank you for that. It was a lot of fun. We spent money so you did not have to spend money.
Feels so bad for the director who, in an interview, said they were working on the effects for Madame Web till the week before it came out because they wanted to give it all they could. Well, good, and that's good for them, right?
I didn't have an issue with the outfits. I thought the outfits looked good. The special effects, they were okay. It was just the movie itself.
Should I pull this down?
Why?
I don't know.
No,
because you always ask me to pull it down. Okay.
Mm-mm. Since we're talking Madam Web, what is the best story she's been in? Anything with Roger Stern?
I was
definitely.
Never mind. That's a spoiler. I won't say it. Oh, you know what? New Sweet Channel. At the end, the song they played was Cranberries' "Dream," which I totally like. What? Where did that come from? That does not fit the tone at all. But that's a really romantic song for me and Omar. So I said, "Happy Valentine's Day."
She did.
Oh, Matt's going to see Dune.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about that one.
Go see that? You're welcome, Alex. Yeah, I'll. So we have a book club meeting tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is over Hardleen by Stephen. I don't know how to say his last name.
Stepan Sajak.
Sajak. Thank you. And it's awesome. And if you're part of the $7.77 tier in Patreon, you'll get that link to the Zoom meeting that we'll have. So I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow.
And Omar, I didn't see your Madam Web review last night. What score did you give it? I heard you give it. I did not give that movie a 7. I gave it a 2. I gave it a 2 because at least people tried.
How does Spirit? My daughters would appreciate that. I think I know what you mean. I know the reference.
I don't get the reference.
Did you hate Birds of Prey? Skibbity toilet.
Oh God. Birds of Prey was awful too. What is wrong with you, Bar? Birds of Prey was awful. I will say for Birds of Prey, it did make me genuinely laugh out loud at one point when she gets stabbed with the syringe and she wakes up screaming. That part made me laugh. But there was a lot of miscasts in that one, and it's not a good movie.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
Mark Zimmer's in the house. What's up,
it's raining here all day. It snowed last night.
It's been snowing here in Kentucky.
Ooh, you got sunflowers now. Big Stu. Any hints for tomorrow's announcements?
It is the last of the announcements. Well, there's one more.
Ever?
It's the end of the announcements.
What are you talking about?
Well, there is one more after it, but I have to get approval for that one from different folks.
What do you mean last for the month?
The last batch. These people know. You know how I do in batches? Do you have a near mint?
Okay. Hold up. You don't know who's watching. I'm trying to clarify for everybody in the audience.
Oh, yeah, the last batch.
Instead of it sounding like it's some dramatic, like never again.
It is Marvel Comics, isn't that what they say? And nothing will ever be the same. So it makes sense. Will Craven be worse? Oh my gosh. Woo. Birds of Prey was the best DC film other than Batman in a decade.
Hopefully,
Ethan.
Hopefully it'll be okay.
Birds of Prey is one of my all-time favorite movies that I continue to go back to. Oh, well, that's all that matters, Bar.
Yeah, like, I mean, people might like Madame Web, but the writing wasn't for me. I was 3/4 the way I got bored, but genuinely, I would never want to watch it again. Let's see. Shaz first, thank you so much for the super chat. I'd love to see a video on your top 10 or 15 superheroes and which run made you a fan. Any thoughts on that potential idea?
Oh, like what run that I read was the one that I said, oh, this is it. This is my character. That's a good idea. Because it's not until you read a specific run, right, that you're like, oh, I really like this character.
He's playing with Donnie.
I'm not playing with toys. I'm focused on this. Stop it.
Thomas, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat, my brother. Two DC versus Marvel Comics Omnibus.
No, let's read it together. Ready? No.
In
your opinion, how much does this increase chances of A, JLA Avengers Omni, and B, a new Marvel DC crossover series? Thanks again. Top of the morning to you.
Yeah, top of the morning to you. Yes. Okay. I mentioned this in the AMA yesterday. I can't go into specifics, and I can't quote anybody from DC, but there's a lot of things right now that are up in the air as to what the contents of the books are going to be. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to get all the amalgam in there. I don't know if they're going to be able to or not. But like I said to the people in the AMA last night, it doesn't matter. Even if they don't, this is the closest we're going to get to an omnibus like that in years. So get it. You guys make me want to try a cheese Danish every time.
This lighting, my goodness. That makes our coffee look weird.
Where are those shirts from, Melanie? Where are these shirts from?
I don't remember. I bought them for Christmas. One of these.
Etsy.
Was it Etsy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then don't say something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which Zazzle or one of those on-demand print shops. I bet you if you look Comics on Love Language t-shirts, you could probably find it.
The Near Mint Condition store.
Nope.
Don't mind me. Just patiently waiting for Avengers the Initiative. Oh, you are a man with good taste. That is one of my most wanted. Speaking of most wanted, we're doing okay. So
thank you so much for the super chat.
Yes, thank you for that. We're doing a Marvel Most Wanted Omni reprint poll. I'll send the list over to David once we got it all figured out. The top 20, sometimes 25. Oh, and by the way, I do sneak in a couple of others. Like sometimes when I see books that keep showing up on the list, I do remind him. I'm like, by the way, this has shown up on the list 3 or 4 times, and I give him the stats of how many people voted for that. And then I'm going to do the epics with Curtis, because you epic heads, also Epicureans, I believe is what you call yourselves. Y'all are nuts. Also want reprints, so we'll do that next. And then I'll do the most wanted, what is it? The most wanted DC, no, Tiger Eyes poll, the Tiger Eyes poll, which is the most wanted Marvel omnibus that you all want. Never been made before, whether that's Amazing Spider-Man Volume 6 or whatever it is, you all vote for that. And this time around, I will be sharing it with Marvel and David, just, to kind of say this is what people wanted. It is something that I remember I did a little bit last year, but this year we're going to go hardcore. Wow.
Yeah, that was it. T-Public. I did get quite a few from
And then we're going to do DC Omnis and absolute reprints, and we're going to do most wanted DC Omnis. So it's a whole couple months.
Here's Tiger Eyes.
How many people have voted on the poll? About over 3,000 so far, my brother. Thank you so much. He's like, wow, you guys had over 500 before the live stream was over. Yeah, people are voting. And there are people that are thinking about their votes too. I like that. People are like, how should I vote? I only have 3 so far. I voted yesterday.
We got a super chat from Bruce, and then I want to come back to Novar's
Sure.
question. Thank you so much, Bruce. After yesterday's chat, I looked up John Byrne interviews on YouTube yesterday. Why does he remind me of the old man yelling at the South Park kids to get out of his garden?
He reminds me of the Simpsons meme. Old man yells at cloud. That's John Byrne. I like people like that. I know that, he's not for everybody.
I just do.
But I would love to interview. He can yell at me and go off and walk. You know what? I think it would be a successful interview if I had an hour with him and about 45 minutes he walks away from the interview just mad. That's a success. Epicurean definition is a person devoted to sensual enjoyment. Yikes. Okay, Curtis, what are you doing over there, buddy?
So Novar saying
the slipcase. JLA.
No, it's a slapcase. JLA versus Avengers hardcover. Are they now getting all the crossover events in that Marvel versus DC omnibus?
Okay, so far they have the big things, the classic. Oh my gosh, that classic omnibus is going to be so good. They don't have things like Wildcats versus X-Men, nor the things like some of the amalgam series like Dark Claw. Legends of Dark Claw's in there, but I believe that was a DC. It is a weird. I really wish I could quote my contact at DC, but I can't quote him. So just to put it, what he basically said is we're not quite sure what we can put in there, but once we got it figured out, I promise I will let you know with the table of contents and everything. And that's it. Okay, I'll take it. Whether he sends it to me or not, I don't know.
So, thank you, James. Here's another link he's putting in the chat.
Yes.
The Marvel Omnibus reprint link is right there. And slapcase is a fun word. It should be slap.
Slap that case.
Slap that.
Hey, Fantastic P.
Comic case, make it free. That's magic.
Wait. You can't open the reprint link? 500 error. Is anybody else? Can somebody else check just to make sure? I want to make sure that link is still okay. Is there a way to send your recommendations for what books to include in your new omnibus poll? Tiger Eyes, do you remember how many books we had? We had a lot of books. A lot. It was insane. Keep an eye on
Yeah, I am. The link is working for me.
Okay, good. Thank you for checking. Slapcase.
He's saying no, and the link works for Matt.
Check the link. Go to the link that I posted in the video yesterday, in Thursday, in the description of the video on Thursday. Both videos. See if you can go that way. Everyone vote for Two Dracula.
Mark is paying $10 to.
Mark, I just told these people to vote for what they want to. Everyone vote.
That is the second super chat about Tomb of Dracula 1 too, though.
Well, I did check on that the other day when we were, and Tomb of Dracula 1 was doing pretty good for a book like Tomb of Dracula 1. I wasn't expecting it because every year it's different, right? I get to see all the numbers. Every year I'm surprised by some of the things that make it, some of the things that don't. Good morning, Joshua. How are you? This may be a weird question. How do you like to read your omnis? Sitting at a desk so the book is on a flat surface, or roughing it on your couch or something else? If I'm on my couch, I like to put a pillow.
And you also got the arm of the couch right there. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you put it
balance. There. This is going to sound so dumb. Do you know what a burpee pillow is? The nursing pillow that women use?
No, but it wasn't called burpee. What was it called?
It's a nursing pillow when a lady is breastfeeding her child. That thing, I was like, I need to patent that as an Omni pillow. What it does is it looks like a
donut.
Like a donut.
Well, not a full donut.
Like a lifesaver.
Like a horseshoe.
Yeah, like a lifesaver you put around your waist. And I'm like, oh, that would be perfect to put your book on. Let me get to the chat. Thank you for the super chat. Bobby pillow.
I was just wondering what.
That was close. Yeah, I can't open the reprint link.
Bobby.
Let me make sure that what's going on with the link. Hey, Omar, there's so many gaps in Superman. I know, buddy.
Rahul, you do learn so much from this channel.
I was very selfish with my votes and made it way easier. Omar's DC contacts to Jetter. They may be okay. I'm curious. Do you also have you have writers you try to keep off your shelves because they rubbed you the wrong way? I asked because I refuse to let Mark Miller near my shelf for Ultimates and Old Man. Are you serious? God bless you, Seven, because I thought I was the only one that thought Old Man Logan was overrated. I can't say that too loud because then some of these people in the chat would not appreciate me saying that. No, not really. I don't. I try to give everybody a fair chance because, you know, comics is a beautiful medium that it's not just one writer, right? It's also a collaboration of artists, it's a collaboration of inkers and letterers and colors. So not really. But that's hilarious.
Yeah, I was gonna say you collect everything.
I do.
I mean, Mark.
I've got Miller stuff. I'll get those Mark Miller library editions.
No, what's his name? Oh my gosh.
Bendis?
No.
Well, now I'm curious.
Wolverine cut the lady's hair.
Charlie Houston's.
No, it starts with a D.
Okay, Charlie Houston wrote Wolverine cutting someone's hair and Wolverine the best there is.
Okay, well, shoot.
Oh boy.
Daniel Way.
Yes, I actually have custom Daniel Way Omnis.
Like, don't look at me like you don't know what I'm talking about. Like,
are you serious? We've been married for 50 years. That's the only way to look at you.
50 years?
15. Since Carol was in charge of the
John,
Avengers,
thank you for the super chat.
Can she use her white woman travel powers to transport the team to whatever crisis is going on?
Oh.
Is she? She's in charge of the Avengers again. That's right.
Somebody, a senior in my study hall said, "No," and I was like,
"It's awesome."
What? You know, Pingu?
We live in the age of the internet, man. We live on the edge of the internet. So,
well, let's see.
People knowing things does not surprise me.
Megan Strips is saying, when's the deadline for voting in the reprint poll?
It is next Friday, February 23rd by end of day. That way I have a couple days to gather the information and make the video.
Shasper sent a super chat.
Okay. My thoughts on the X-Men 97 trailer? Yeah, sure. I'll watch it. Like I've told people before, I wasn't the biggest fan of X-Men because it was coming out at the time when, I know it's crazy, right? You'd think a guy named Uncanny Omar that was in high school when this stuff was coming out. But at that time I was like big into anime. I was like an anime edgelord. I was like, oh, this isn't as good as anime. And if I had known about the X-Men introduction, like
what's
the
an
intro,
anime edgelord?
And I'm sorry, it was called Japanimation when I was growing up. Yeah, I was like, oh, this isn't as good as Japanese cartoons.
What's end of day? Midnight Eastern Standard Time?
Sure, midnight Eastern Standard Time. Edwin, if you're going in there at midnight, I'll make an exception for Edwin, though. He's good people.
John, thank you for the super chat.
That's
the one I already got. Okay.
You really like that super chat about Carol using her white woman powers.
No, I just got lost in the sauce. No, at the chat. Shazverse, thank you for the super chat. Is Watchmen can't talk. Is Watchmen reread required before Doomsday Clock?
No.
And
Doomsday Clock.
There you go.
Okay. I remember when Doomsday Clock was coming out, I was not digging it. I don't like when things that should be left alone are revisited. It feels like, you're cheapening the experience. But this time around, I went into it with, okay, well, let's see what it's one of the best Superman stories out there. It's one of it is a reminder of why Superman is such a great character. I love Doomsday Clock. You don't need to reread Watchmen. As long as you remember the characters. Those characters stand out. Greg Pak was a great interview. Any chance you could be working on getting Jeff Parker? Doesn't get the credit. Tiger Eyes, this is why you and I are friends, buddy. I would love a Jeff Parker collection of his Agents of Atlas, his Red Hulk. Oh, it would be so awesome. Yeah, I would love to interview Jeff. He's a great creator. I'm going to shut up now. I was told to shut up when Melanie takes a picture, so...
I just want to do this really quick so I can find it easily. There we go. I'm a high school English teacher, and I just want to take this moment to congratulate my students of the week for the terrific job they've done this past week or just in general in the past this school year. And first period, Jasmine, I really appreciate you participating and sharing what you write. And I think you're a terrific writer. And in second period, Oscar, you came in, can't think of words, just really strong. You came into film studies really strong with some great analysis. So you're student of the week. And Kyrie in third period film studies, she's a terrific artist and she's got a terrific work ethic. So you're student of the week. And first period creative writing, Haley, You all watch out for Haley. She's going to be published one day.
Oh,
She's a
that kind of
terrific
watch out.
writer.
Okay.
Yes, a good watch out. And then in second period, John, your student of the week. Congratulations for your terrific work ethic. Good job, guys.
Good job, children. Stay in school.
Okay, now that's a normal one I can show for my students.
I was told to shut up when you took a picture, and I shut up.
Thank you. I love you. And I wanted to get that out of the way so we could get to the poll, because I think people are really excited. Maybe we could go ahead and
I can take a look at it here in a second. Hoping for a Jenkins Ramos hardcover featuring Peter Parker, Return of the Green Goblin, and Spectacular Spider-Man: The Hunger Countdown and Disassembled. There was also the Death in the Family, right? That's some of it is collected in the Best of Spider-Man oversized hardcovers. But yeah, not collected in oversized format in any other way. There have been trade paperbacks. That would be cool. It is
this guy. Your
this guy
name reminds me of this man. That Y-Files episode that was on Thursday. Actually, I've listened about that years ago too. That's a creepy story, but it's not true. Spoiler alert.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about ever.
Oh, good. Couch potato. You got it to work.
Had to install Bitly browser extension. Interesting. Okay. If anybody's having problems, please let me know. Couple sign languages. Or end up like Omar. What does that mean?
What? He graduated college.
I'm married an English teacher, and she didn't teach me English.
If only Omar made student of the
I ain't
week.
ever made no student of the week.
Stay
Well done,
minty.
kids. Stay minty. That's why you should get little badges for them. I hope no
I
one
think I
finds
do
an old tweets
enough.
from Edgelord Omar because he might get canceled. I'm just glad I lived in the age of Polaroids and not the internet when we were doing stupid stuff. Morning, Omar and Melanie. Hope you're both having a great weekend. I'm enjoying Family Day long weekend while binge watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer with the family. I love that show, man.
Guys, thank you for congratulating them for good work. I'll tell them that you all were doing so, since I wasn't able to show your congratulatory remarks while I was talking. Let's see.
Okay. Hey, Omar. So I read Last Ronin as my intro to Turtles last week. It's a good choice. And I want to check out the IDW stuff. Do you think we'll get Omnis? I think we'll get. We're going to get soft cover Omnis for a while. They just renewed the license, and Jason Aaron's about to start his era with 150. I think they're going to renumber them. Your best bet is to get the hardcovers. They try to keep those evergreen, so always in print. Some are out of print right now. I think volume 13 is out of print right now, if I'm not mistaken, or 14, one of those.
Can't see Betsy's face. Can we look at the poll?
No, not right now, baby. Because
Okay,
I told you at 11:30 what we got to do.
Oh, 11, I couldn't remember. Well, it's 11:28.
Tell students to vote in the Omni poll.
My wife and I have been binging Buffy and Angel, so good to revisit. Oh, awesome. Cordelia, she had such awesome character development and character art. Oh my gosh.
Wesley, I love Wesley, and Cordelia had one of the best arcs. It's a shame what happened. But anyway, that's a spoiler.
Josh, they are usually different because I do keep track. I like to give everybody a chance, but it's for you get Student of the Week for a genuine reason. It's not just because, you haven't gotten it yet. Let's see. Speaking of Omnis, I am super excited for the Amalgam reprints. I never thought they would get a reprint.
Me neither.
Extra credit. They'd be like,
oh, wait a minute now. Wait,
the term reprint. They wouldn't even know what that meant.
What is this nerd stuff you keep speaking of?
Let's see. Any word on Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 2 Omnibus getting reprinted?
Go and vote, Aaron. If you haven't voted, go and vote. Today's your day. The polls are open for a week. So yeah, everybody, thank you for spreading the word. But yeah, make sure you spread the word. You don't have to spread the video. It's a long video, or even the little short video I made. Go and just give people the reprint poll. Post it on forums. Post it on Facebook.
Cut the
somebody suggested
part,
that.
That was a good idea of just the part to explain how.
Yeah, how to
vote. Is a very long video.
Because we do it once a year and it closes in a week. So it is your voice that needs to be heard, and vote for the books that you want reprinted. Do
you think we'll live to see Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection Volume 6 get released?
Yeah. And there'll be another book. Remember when 6 was the one and 26 was the one that we're never gonna get? And then that came, and I remember, I mean, I've been doing this for so long that I remember when people were like, oh, we're never going to get a Jason Aaron Thor omnibus. This is ridiculous. Or we're never going to get Uncanny X-Men Volume 4. We're never going to get it. And, you know, it's just, these things will come.
What grade would you give to each Bendis Avengers run? New Avengers 2005, Dark Avengers, Mighty Avengers, Avengers 2010, and New Avengers 2010. Thanks.
Grade, like an A or a B? Oh, gosh. Dark Avengers I thought was fun for what it was. Had a lot of weird elements in there, so I'd probably give that one a B+. I like that one. Mighty Avengers I did not enjoy. I liked when Dan Slott and Christos Gage took over. I thought that was really good. But Bendis' Avengers was D+ because it had Frank Cho's artwork. His New Avengers didn't do it for me. Good artwork though. David Finch, Steve McNiven. Probably a C. Yeah. Final answer. Was that it? Yeah, I think that was it.
Would you consider making a video on best artist inker teams? The thought came from a video on Paul Galacci's passing.
Like who? Yeah, I do have favorite teams that work together, honestly. Yeah, that's a good idea. Does Legion 5 years later still hold up? I think it's still one of the best Legion books.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's a bit of a slow burn, but I still think to this day that it holds up. It takes a little bit to get into. But once the secret is revealed, you don't even have to know who these characters are to be like, whoa, that was really cool what they did.
We did that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We also need Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collections 11 through 14 in addition to Volume 16. Just saying. Never cared about Avengers, always connected with the X-Men. Oh, same.
What are you looking forward to the most? Hugs and kisses, your friend Max.
I look forward to my day with the kids because I missed out on 3 days of not spending time with them. That's the thing that sucks about being sick. Like,
you took my joke. I was going to answer something non-comic booky.
Okay.
Wolverine, Deadpool, Wolverine.
The movie?
Oh yeah.
Dune 2.
Be awesome.
Is Paul Galacci still alive, right? I don't think he passed away. Or did something happen? I know we lost Paul Neary just recently. Did you mean Paul Neary? He passed away a couple of days ago, which sucks. I really loved that guy's inks.
Just to let you guys know, Peter David, that he's stable, he's doing well. She's his wife's trying to help him with his diet, but it's been 3 months of normal something blood count, something being normal. So that's great. Yeah, just to give you an update on Peter David.
Thank you, baby. Starting an Uncanny read-through from Volume 1 and on. It's so random and hilarious that Wolverine's name's revealed by the little elf. Yeah. What was that? Issue 103, right? When they go to the Cassidy Keep. Logan. That was actually on our giveaways. That was one of the questions I had.
Bruce says, thank you for the super chat.
Jean Day passed a while ago. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Bruce. So Paul's still alive.
I'll do a gift for that.
Yeah, let's do that one. That is a Final Fantasy X hoodie that Melanie is sporting. Good eye.
It's my orange hoodie. It's cold down here. Look, if I zip it up, I've got a 6-pack. Maybe no, there's no 6-pack. It's just the breastplate.
Omar, you referenced Frank Cho earlier when talking about Mighty Avengers. What are your thoughts on his art? Well, if you've been paying attention to my channel for a while, you know I like them thick, not just books. So Frank Cho's artwork, man of culture. Love his art. Maddie loves his art. That's the kind of women that Maddie likes. It's good for what it is, man. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, you know what you hire your artist to do. You don't get Frank Cho to draw the Avengers eating donuts and talking about, beating up Norman Osborn. You get him to draw a bunch of ladies.
Yeah.
Mexican
right
Gwen
answer
Stacy
about Frank
thick.
Chozart.
That's right.
James.
What's my opinion on Greg Land?
Hey, Arya.
Greg Land. Arya, how are you, buddy? I actually don't mind Greg Land as much as other people do. I think, he's been using that lightbox trick for years. I also remember Greg Land when he was drawing for Caliber Press. He was working on a book that my friend did called Morgana X. My friend was the writer on that book. And Greg Land's artwork back then was a lot different. He wasn't doing, the lightbox trick or tracing. And then he went through that phase of Jim Lee looking artwork, and then he got his own style. And I like when he throws in when it's like Fantastic Four or things like that, they're okay, or Spider-Man, but I like when he throws in like fantasy elements into his art.
For Valentine's Day, I got Omar the art of Mark Silvestri, and Bar, it made me think about the what you said, the picture of Wolverine, his booty, and you were like, every time you say that, you say the same thing. I was like, oh, hello there.
Oh, the Mark Silvestri booty shot?
Yeah. Wolverine. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, Bar, here's the thing. Like,
you want some Batman booty? You want some Nightwing booty?
They tried with Batman Damned, and then they got censored. You got a little more than just booty in that.
That's true.
Panel. The Batawang. Man after my heart, Nikita Lyons, come save me. Oh my goodness. I think I have a Nikita Lyons gif up here somewhere. That way, the Catwoman's being passed on covers. I'd literally buy Batman covers of him posing that way. Have you ever, Bar, have you or anybody, have you all ever been to the Hawkeye Project? I don't know if that website is still around. The Hawkeye Project was a website created by people that were making fun of the way that female characters were being posed on covers in comics. And they would just take the same pose and give it to Hawkeye. So they would redraw Hawkeye in the super sexy outfits and super sexy poses that women are in. The most famous one, I think, is the Milo Manara cover of Spider-Woman that unfortunately was censored. I think it was censored. I can't remember if it ever came out, but it had Hawkeye on all fours crawling around like that with his butt sticking out. I'm like, oh my God, this is too good. If you've never been to the Hawkeye Project, you should check it out. You'll be getting a good laugh. Just voted for Marvel Horror and Tomb of Dracula 2 and 3. Let's go.
Benjamin, that's true. That's true.
Dude, he's got
a lot. He's gonna do a squat.
Why would DC choose to release a Nightwing as a compendium rather than an Omni? You would think that Dixon's run would be given. Most of their other releases, other than Rainer, have been less popular. I thought the same thing because they did Rainer's, which doesn't even have a volume number, which makes me worried. They're doing Robin and they're doing Nightwing. And I really thought those older books would have gotten the omnibus treatment. But maybe compendiums are selling like hotcakes. I don't know. That cover was published. Wasn't it, but it was censored, right? Like they put Spider-Woman across the back of her. I think, like, so they didn't reveal her butt cover. I don't know. I think eventually they started doing that with different characters. Bar, he would, but he broke his butt. I intended to ask you yesterday. We know how you feel about 4K and streaming. What do you do about sounds? I redid my sound system, and high bitrate sound via 4K disc is an amazing difference. We have surround sound. I don't have it set up right now because we're waiting for this part to get finished. But there's a big difference. Like Akira in 4K has the best sound I've ever heard. Like out of a 4K disc. It's one of the best ones. So I'm a big fan of surround sound. Are you wireless or wired, Bruce? You strike me as a wired kind of guy. Wireless tends to go south. Okay. Comics is a weird medium, man. Yes, it is.
Risking making a fool of myself.
Oh boy.
Is that the cover where it's like it's apparently physically impossible to do that pose, and that's what people had issues with, or something?
Milo Manara's Spider-Woman cover.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't.
Button there. Like
I think if you do enough yoga,
but was that the issue? Like somebody, like people or somebody said.
No, I think the issue was that it was really sexualizing the character.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like, because I remember years ago, you saying that as something like, if it's physically impossible, I was like, I could do it, and I did it. I got on the floor and did it, didn't I? That's why I was like, I'm risking making a fool of myself. I was like, it's physically possible, yes. And secondly, you're drawing. It doesn't have to be physically possible. It's a comic book.
Well, I mean, there's certain people,
but it is physically possible,
and they have the right to
That
be
you can't-
upset, just like I have the right to go and buy the freaking comic book that has Spider-Woman with her back arched. Please don't make me feel like I'm guilty that I have to put my comic book inside of a brown bag and walk out like a perv out of the comic book store going, come on, man. I get it. You don't have to buy it, but don't make me look out to be the bad guy. Morning, everybody. Have a wonderful and spectacular day.
It's physically possible, just not how he drew it. Okay. And but then again, Frank Cho did better. It's a comic.
I hope you're having a great weekend. I am having a great week. This is a great start to a good weekend. Compendiums, I think, are great for lesser known things in comics like Halo and Mass Effect. Keeps the prices lower. That is a good point.
Ooh, I'm going to think about this.
Tyler, how are you, buddy?
I'm going to start and come back to it.
Hey, okay, I know what you were going to say.
Okay.
Hey, Omar, with the Batman Adventures Omnibus and the Batman and Robin Adventures Omni coming, why do you think we got a Batman Beyond compendium? I was asking myself the same question after I watched, because I was editing the video. I'm like, oh man, I was feeling really bad. I didn't even talk about my feelings on that. I was really excited for the book. I really don't know at this point why decisions are made like that. I really don't know. I think sometimes they don't know what they have coming up, and maybe that could be a good thing for us, because hey, if they don't know that they've already got a compendium coming out, it might mean that in a couple of years we'll get an omnibus. So maybe that's it. I just remember a few years back, it was when they had 40% more staff. That place was a madhouse. Like my contacts there had no idea what one said to me, and they kept pointing. Remember that? They were like, "Oh, you need to talk to the so and so." I got a phone call with so and so, and he was like, "I don't know what you're talking about, man. What are you talking about? Like Omni comic book dates, releases?" My favorite DC moment I ever had was when the guy that was in charge of collected editions back then,
Bruce or Shaz first. I'll come back to your super chat.
So it was Hank. Hank is a wonderful human being. I love him. We still keep up. He runs Clover Press now. And then right under him was the guy kind of like David, in charge of collected editions. And I finally got a hold of him, and we started going over things about getting solicitations early, about getting early review copies. And I'm like, what I really want is to have a relationship with you guys, so I could help be the middleman and tell you what the fans want. Oh my gosh, dude. I asked him, yeah, can I get like early release dates? Can I announce like when Omnis are coming? He was like, oh yeah, man, that's cool. Go on Amazon. They usually have like the dates there. I swear to God, he told me to go to Amazon to get the release dates.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, I don't think they know what they're doing.
Okay, so we got a couple of super chats, and then we like to tell you about BD Cosmos. So, Shaz first. Thank you for the super chat. Maybe you read this one.
I really respect your hard work and love for the comics. The way you've spread its significance is remarkable. You keep the passion alive. Thanks. Oh,
Your
thank
passion
you.
for Alf. See, he's passionate. Totally.
That I'm
fits
not,
the
but
super chat.
thank you so much. It's a pleasure. I love doing this. I love talking about this stuff. Wired Anthem process. Okay, I knew you were a Wired guy.
Look, and Alf's giving you a
Anthem
ting.
processor. How many Alf gifts did you have?
Just 2.
Monoblock
Oh, no,
amplifiers
3.
for each speaker. Ooh, you got some good money in there, Bruce. Good for you. You don't have to go to the movie theater with that kind of sound, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, good. We're glad.
Oh, thank you. I do. I really appreciate that.
So, BD Cosmos.
Oh, yes. If you live in Canada, check out BD Cosmos. They are the sponsor of this segment, or this part of the video. And let me just tell you exactly where they are, because where is
Canada?
Well, I had the written documentation here. Where is it? Okay. So they are based out of Montreal, Quebec, and their website's bdcosmos.com. 25% off your orders of 99 Canadian dollars or more. Free shipping everywhere in Canada with orders of $200 or more. And you can email them to ship it together, so they can hold your order until you get to 200. Then they can ship it all at the same time. Let them know Near Me Condition sent you their way, and you'll be added to a monthly $25 gift card raffle. Entries are valid for new or returning customers. Don't be afraid to call them or email them and ask them questions. And that is BD Cosmos, your Canadian leader.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just sing this part.
BD Cosmos. With rewards and raffles, you're taking care of customers in Canada. Eh? Pew, pew, pew.
Why are you shooting?
Finger gun.
Canadians don't like that. Right? You know, you guys seem pretty friendly. Are you selling those shirts, by the way? Oh, no, these are bought at
TeePublic.
This is my buddy Brent. Brent used to be part of About Heroes. He was also part of the end of the year video. He has his own channel called BK Bullets.
Here? Okay, here, I'll come back to you, Tyler. Thank you.
He's a really good dude. He's big in did we ever establish?
There's your picture from About Heroes.
I did not draw that one, but that is a good picture, though. But I did draw one. No, it's not me. Somebody else.
No, I wasn't saying your. I'm saying his picture. Isn't that?
No.
Okay, sorry. Never mind. Well, anyway, cool picture.
Cool picture. Yes.
I hope you're doing well. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Diamond Collectors? No, not yet. We haven't gone over to the reprint poll cover yet. Is Shadowland essential to Daredevil from Marvel Knights On? I'm confused if it's a run or an event that is collected somewhere else. Thank you. Shadowland is that it's Andy Diggle's era of Daredevil. But what they did is they never collected it in an oversized hardcover, so it's a whole event. So it has all of these mini-series in there that you don't need to read. But the actual event itself and the Daredevil Andy Diggle run was pretty solid.
Ooh, that would be awesome. I can't do the Wilhelm scream. I know I can't do it.
Please don't shoot my box of comics. I'm planning on reading those.
Comics for Life. He answered this earlier.
Yes, I would love to do that.
Pew, pew, pew.
Brave and the
Brave
boys. What's up, Jake? My buddy Bunkmaster B was saying something about. Did you have his?
Yeah, I've got it started. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Omni, friends of the channel. BJ Kicks is only 50 subs away from 10K. Any chance we can give him a minty boost from the chat and get him there? Everybody, go and check out Comics Are Dope. He's a great human being. Really, really knowledgeable. I love his voice. And he's almost 10,000 subscribers. Good for him, man. That's awesome. I love that. He does unboxings and he does reviews of comics. He's done creator interviews. All around good guy.
Diamond Collectors, we haven't yet. He said 11:30, but he still hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Just saying. I quit asking. So he will at some point, you guys.
Was there
Jack,
ever
thank you for the super chat.
a graphic novel about self-harm?
Oh,
I'm trying to think.
Definite, like specifically about it. I bet you there is like advice on what to do if you're like stuck in that mode in your life. That's a good question. But of course, I'm sure it's definitely a theme, a motif in other stories as well. Yeah,
I am so sorry. I can't. The only thing that comes to mind right now is Nico, where she has to bleed to do a spell, but that's not self-harm.
But it's not. She's not doing it in order to cope with the emotions in a
no
manner. Yeah.
There was something I just read recently. She was cutting on her legs. What was that?
You know, Shonda Sook, I was just thinking that, but I couldn't remember if that was an issue in that or not.
Did she?
I mean, I highly recommend this book. It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth. I'm going to let a student read it because it's just, oh my gosh, it's amazing. But I don't remember if it was a specific thing.
Dude, I wish I could remember exactly. I don't remember if it was there or not.
Oh, The Tale of One Bad Rat is about that.
Thank you for that. And go sub to The Brave and the Boys. Yeah, Jake is a good guy. Mr. Miracle, would that count?
Well,
I mean, without going into spoilers.
Yes.
Now remember, that's coming out in absolute format next year. Or this year. It
is.
Do you even watch my channel?
Can I strangle you?
Why do you want to strangle me?
Can't you just let me be happy instead of be like, you didn't know? Why can't you keep up? Blah, blah, blah.
I should have worn my shirt. Do you even admit?
It was my idea to have that shirt made.
I'm the one that said it when I was drunk.
Omar,
is DC...
yes, that's with him trying to, this was at the very like first couple pages with Mr. Miracle trying to take his own life. So that definitely is self-harm, isn't it?
Omar, your top 3 Punisher runs. Punisher War Journal, Carl Potts. Love that story. The Chuck Dixon era, solid, absolutely solid run. And Greg Rucka, the Greg Rucka era, man. Short, sweet, but awesome. Those are my top 3.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was one of my most, the mod approve of you strangling him. Why do you want to strangle me? I was giving you the good news.
Because
go to this super chat because this really makes me mad. Yeah. Manuel, I am so sorry, hermano. Omar, you don't know how much I'm sorry for the mess with the package in my country. They didn't even answer our emails. I'm super sad. So I don't know what the sorry, I almost cursed here because it really makes me mad. Manuel, I don't want to say where you live, but he lives outside of the country, and I had it shipped, right? Paid $110 for this book, for the books to be shipped to his country. Priority. He filled out everything in detail. They didn't even get a hold of him. They're keeping it at the post office, and they're refusing to answer his email when he's asking about it. All he can see in the tracking is that it's at the post office because there wasn't enough information to deliver his package, even though they have his phone number and they have his address.
I'm sorry.
And there are so many, like, dude, I am so sorry. I know that it's beyond my control, but I did email them in my Spanish that I was like, what's going on? Whatever information you need, let me know. If there needs to be a gift, payment, I'll make a gift payment. It's just ridiculous, man. Like how some countries are like that, like just greedy. They're freaking comics. Yeah, don't hurt me. I'm recovering. I'm at 80%. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. And please keep me updated. Let's email them again this week. That is so freaking stupid. I asked my postmaster about that. I can't believe I just said those words. I asked my postmaster, and he said, unfortunately, once it gets into a country, especially that country, it's out of their hands.
Let's see. I know.
Yeah, the Omnibus is coming out, buddy.
I have not read it, Barb, but I know Ben, Bunkmaster B, really, really likes it. But you have to keep in mind also he gives a warning about animals getting hurt. But I saw you talk about how great it was on Jess's channel.
Sorry, so it's not an event book like King in Black that just has the event and crossovers, but a book mixed in Diggle's run, including Shadowland and event crossovers. Correct. So it has the Daredevil run that leads into Shadowland. It has the Shadowland event and then the mini series around Shadowland. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. IG98, my top 5 Spidey villains.
Oh, you ready for this?
Venom, Green Goblin, Electro, White Rabbit. No, I'm just kidding. Although those are always fun stories. I got 3. What are my others?
You do this every time.
I even was.
You were so ready, and you do this every time.
Shoot, who else? Craven. I just said I liked Craven like 20 minutes ago. Craven.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't like Carnage, but I do like Thorin Grumbeck's Carnage series though.
Carnage
he's not my top 5. He's not
awesome.
My top 5. No, he's Venom. Venom's awesome. Awesome.
The editors of the 90s Spider-Man that made the clones.
J. Jonah Jameson.
What? That guy's not.
Yes. Woo! Let's go.
Wow, you just wooed yourself there, Ric Flair. Unpopular opinion: the Morbius movie was awful, but Morbius honestly can make for a great horror movie. His stories in a vampire tales. He wasn't. Remember in the movie,
for the super chat.
They didn't even have him drinking blood.
He didn't.
No, it was so bad. I got canceled by U.S. Postal Service. It's ridiculous. That happens a lot when I deliver stuff to Lima to my relatives. It's sad. I remember when we were sending stuff to our relatives in Lima, Peru. Yeah, things would get stolen all the time. Packages would get open. Like, we can complain about our services here in this country about the postal service, but oh my gosh, when you look overseas, sometimes it's a nightmare.
Just read issue 3 last night. Josh did of Beneath the Trees. Robin's Prime Rib's favorite
Black Mirror?
So far as Batman Black Mirror.
It's good. I'm sure that will get reprinted, but yeah, we'll do a reprint poll and I'll send that over to Clark. Whatever he wants to do with it, throw away the list. It's up to him, but at least we will try. For anybody interested, Hoopla has been getting most of the modern epics. All right, thanks for that, brother.
The Weeds.
Picture Newman laughing maniacally about the post office. Jerry. Oh, I love that show. Do you guys know when the results of the reprints will be available? If everything goes smooth, I should make a video on your top 20 on the 21st. Wednesday the 21st. No, the 28th. Oh, that was stupid. The 28th. Oh, Project Vikings in the house. What's up, Alex? How you doing, my brother? Is that a ballet? Yeah, she got the necklace. She's crazy.
If you consider this woman a friend and regard her as an ally, when her ambition crumbles, then you shall face support.
Yo, man, if you sacrifice me, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
Cute with it. Neat, isn't it?
Dude, let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Wait, I can't. I'm trying to do Griffith. Neat, isn't it?
I'm gonna grab
he's
that.
Like he's all cheesy and cute and naked and hold up.
Yeah, way to sell Berserk to people. Did she just say he's cute and naked and cheesy?
They were having that water fight.
Like, for anybody that hasn't read Berserk, they're like, what? Why does Omar love that manga so much?
Stupid panel.
Oh, where they're having the water fight?
and Guts is like, what is that?
Don't take that out of context.
Neat, isn't it? No, it's not neat.
I don't think Venom counts as a Spidey villain nowadays. That is true.
But back in my day, see, he was. So on my heart, he'll always be a Spider-Man villain.
He was eating brains back in her day.
Yeah, he was eating
I want to eat your brains.
Oh, no, I don't really like Doc Ock or King Goblin.
What was the F4 you read digitally? Oh, Ryan North's Fantastic Four. It is brilliant. Thank you for the super chat, Craig. Continued.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's got another question.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. I'll keep an eye.
Any fun streams we should be looking forward to next week? Let's see. I don't think I can do old reader, new reader this week, so I'll probably do one with Maddie next Tuesday. But this week we do have the Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the DC Omnibus Evergreen chat. It's gonna be it's gonna be a full house, man. It's gonna be me, Oddfell, Peter M, Taylor Talks Comics, Omnidog, Jake from The Brave and the Boys, Joe Corallo, who's one of our he's a comic book writer, but also happens to be a friend of the show. Who else is going to be there? I said Oddfell, Peter M. Oh, and Lars. Lars is going to be there. Yeah, going to have a full house of guests and panels, and then I'm going to figure out with James how to let the chat vote for the extra book.
Jack, thank you for the super chat.
Did he?
Here's the fan version of an Alpha Omnibus.
Oh, show the whole thing though. You got to take
okay,
this.
But Jack's question is: did Denny O'Neil write any Spider-Man that loved? I guess that you loved. Wait, come on, hide the comment. Why can't I? Okay, there we go.
Multiple Eisner Award winner.
Are you?
Like that era of like 212 to 223 of Amazing Spider-Man. I like that era of Dennis O'Neil Spidey. We had some some early Frank Miller stuff.
There we go. I was like, oh shoot, I can't remember who made it.
Dude, what if David's watching one day and he was like, that looks amazing. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And he greenlit, and it's the worst selling omnibus of all time. Like, it's so bad it immediately goes to liquidation. Like, once it gets to distribution, it's an Ollie's exclusive. You can only find them at Ollie's.
Bart, to explain about this, yeah, I'm totally. It's the opposite. Everything I'm saying is the opposite. But that panel does exist. This is what makes something really, really, really bad happen in its face. Like, you can't see, but the eyes, like, they're all the facial features are mixed up. But then it all goes in order. It opens his eyes and his mouth. It goes, and it's really scary. But there's a character named Puck who like takes care of it throughout the story and calls it Betchy, and his favorite food is cheese. And I just think it's cute.
This is the weirdest pitch of Berserk I've ever heard. It is. The Madam Web movie is beyond awful, but the characters could make for a great supernatural, trippy thriller. Madam Web has potential, you guys. If we had gotten the girls in costume the entire time and then done like
I didn't even mind that
10-minute flashback.
I wasn't expecting them to, because they had got their powers.
That was the
Miss
best
Van
part
Webb,
about the
she's taking
movie.
care of them. Like, so I wasn't disappointed or nor expecting them to get into whatever's called.
No.
Costing. Yeah,
everything you buy at Ollie's comes with a free help omnibus. Like your grandma's buying you gifts, and she's like, "I've got 10 of these."
Volume 1's liquidated.
Can you save that for the Thursday night stream, please? Gonna go back editing. See you Thursday. See you Thursday, Jake. Be good, buddy.
Oh, dude, James. Oh gosh, no. That's inviting trouble. Oh,
yeah,
no.
what are you gonna do about that, Melanie?
Nope.
Latex wearing, what's that? Latex
Sydney
wearing Sydney Sweeney maybe can save it. Yeah, for like 2 minutes of the movie. Melanie was like, I don't get it. Why do people like this girl? I was like, she's
she's a
really attractive young lady.
No, and I get that she was dressed, to be the nerdy, like, oh, take your glasses off and, tie up your shirt and all of a sudden you're hot.
That works though.
Like, I was like,
haven't you seen she's all that?
That could happen, but I still wouldn't think she was necessarily, like, just my taste attractive. Also, she was not a good actress.
What is your taste? Who's an attractive woman? Who's an attractive lady to you?
I don't know. I used to have an answer.
Kat Dennings?
Sure.
Yeah.
Feet. The guy attractive feet.
That's not an answer.
It's the best answer.
I can see that on your Tinder profile. You got feet?
You got feet.
You're in. Wow, that was easy.
You got attractive feet.
Omar, Sony hired you to make a Spider-Man universe movie. What characters do you use? Madam Web, El Muerto, and Kraven the Hunter. I'll make my own Sinister Six, and the 3 Sony producers can make up the rest of the Sinister Six.
Oh, okay, Bart St. Sidney when you saw it. I was just
Scarlett
Johansson, which is pretty much a awful actress. Oh yeah, Margot Robbie is gorgeous.
She's cute. She's cute.
Bar is pretty, y'all. Just let you know.
Rebecca Ferguson. That's random.
2 feet, Omar.
Elvira. Oh.
Okay, yeah. Elvira's just normal. Like
Elvira's just normal.
Normal, good looking. Yeah, this is turned into the AMA. What about you? Handsome men.
Handsome men. Captain Malcolm Reynolds.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Captain Malcolm Reynolds.
Good.
Good looking guy. Who else is a good looking guy?
Selma Hayek.
Oh,
Yep,
my buddy Dan and I, it's funny because my friend Dan is a big fan of Highlander. And we were at Lexington Comic Con a few years ago and covering it. And Duncan MacLeod was there, the guy from Highlander 2. And when we went to meet him, we got really close to him. And we were both like, wow, really this guy's really good looking. And that's weird because we were both thinking it and we both said it. And I'm like, where did that come from? Does he have this uncanny ability to get that out of people? Like, wow, this guy's really good looking. That guy's good looking dude. Duncan MacLeod.
Oh,
Emily
man.
Blount.
People are saying all these names, and I'm like, I don't know who those people are.
She's pretty.
Marilyn Monroe. Oh, I know her. She was normal, good looking.
Who's that? Marilyn Monroe?
Hi.
She was normal, good looking.
I don't know. I suppose I like a little bit of like.
But then again, like that was after some. Anyway, okay. Dr. Octopus movie akin to The Fly would be rad. So what you want is like a good mix of horror movies mixed with your superhero movies, and I think that's the route they should go. Did you like the Werewolf by Night one shot that Disney Plus did?
Well, Cat's asking things for the super chat about male actors.
Male actors I find attractive. Yeah, Brad Pitt. It's a good looking guy. I think everybody can agree with that, right?
And Leonardo DiCaprio, the older he got, I don't like him as a.
It's weird because most people found him hot when he was younger.
No, like that's just normal.
I don't know, the dude. What's his name?
Lebowski?
Lebowski.
Really?
No, not the Lebowski, the dude. You're Lebowski. I'm trying to think. Oh, Glenn Powell, man. That dude. Glenn Powell's a good looking dude.
Who's Glenn Powell?
He was in Maverick. Top Gun, Maverick. Yeah, he's a good looking guy. Yep, there you go. Yeah, this
Oh my goodness, all these people I don't know. Okay, I know that name.
Anna Taylor
It is Walt shot time. Maybe we should get back on the
What?
topic.
Cat Daddy. Oh, Lupita. Yo, man. I didn't know Lupita. Lupita, when we went to watch Wakanda, my cousin and I were sitting together. And when there was a shot where they zoomed away
Tom
from
Cruise,
Lupita
yes.
coming out of the water, we both were like, whoa, we had no idea she was like that. They were hiding that from that first movie because she didn't wear them tights. Steve Buscemi.
You guys. Oda based Sanji on Steve Buscemi? What? Because he was cool? That's what he wrote. That's what he answered in one of the Ask Me a Question SBS
They should have
corners.
cast him in the One Piece live action series.
Hey, Noir Wolf. Just read The One Hand by Ramby. Great
first issue.
Aw. Okay.
Florence-
Walt's time.
Florence Pugh. That's the last one. I love that woman.
Walt's Comic Shop.
All right. So if you live in the EU and you want to get your big books from DC or Marvel, check out waltzcomicshop.com. They're based out of Berlin, Germany. Flat shipping rates of 12 euros for all EU countries. Bulletproof packaging. All emails will be answered within 24 hours. Head on over to waltzcomicshop.com. And right now they're running a special promotion. They have something called the Waltz Books of the Month. And the two books that they have this particular month are Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 4. Both covers are 79 euros and 99 cents. And Aquaman by Peter David Omnibus is 100 euros. And that's Walt's Comic Shop.
Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ting, ting, ting.
So much tinging.
Ting overload. Oh, really? He's a great citizen, stand-up guy. Cool. I really don't know anything about him.
I know that he was a fireman, and during 9/11, he went to volunteer.
Oh,
like to be at his old firehouse. Stand-up guy. Yeah, great actor too. I really enjoy the stuff he's in.
So Omar, how's the top 10 look like in the reprint poll? Which ones are leading so far?
Okay, let's take a look at the reprint poll.
Yay!
Really quick. Steve Buscemi was at ground zero, and so did Kevin Conroy. Thank you. I didn't know.
A decorated firefighter.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, you got 7 omnis you're buying from Walt. That's awesome.
Okay. Let's check out what's going on with the reprint poll. Let me find this. Jordan. Where's the James email I got? Okay. And okay, so
Saturday Morning Fan said Muppet Babies is leading.
We're at 3,100 votes so far.
Wow, that's awesome.
And what's going on? Annihilation is doing really good. Astonishing X-Men is doing good. Keep in mind, I mean, the polls could change at any time. I'm just pointing out the ones that are standing out. And please don't vote right now if you're watching this live because it resets. Iron Man is doing good. The Leighton and Jr., John Romita Jr., Low-Key Journey into Mystery, Miss Marvel, that slowed down a lot. Punisher by Remender. Dang it, somebody voted. But maybe they're not watching the stream. They're just voting. That's okay. Punisher by Remender is doing really well. Secret Wars 2, I'm surprised isn't doing as well as I thought it was going to. Doesn't mean that there's not a chance that it won't get reprinting. Old Republic is doing really good. I think I kind of figured that would be the one that gets reprinted.
Thanks, James, for putting that link in the chat.
Thor Heroes Return Omnibus Volume 2 is doing pretty good. Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2. Oh my gosh! That's doing really well. Tomb of Dracula seems to have lost some steam. It was doing really good at the beginning, but still well. I'm not saying it's not bad or it's not good. Okay. X-Men. Claremont and Lee surprisingly doing good. Oh, wow. X-Men Bishop's Crossing is #1 right now. I kind of figured that might be the case. Followed up by, actually, Fatal Attractions is doing really well too. Ecstatics is doing excellent. Superior Foes Spider-Man has a good chance. Is there anything in particular you guys wanted me to? Oh gosh, maybe I shouldn't ask that. I've got 300 people watching. Never mind. Forget I asked that. But yeah, keep sending those in.
Logan asked, "How's Wolverine Volume 1 doing?"
Wolverine. When I checked the last time, it was doing pretty good. Oh, it's doing good. It's doing good. Yeah, it's doing. The second one that's for Wolverine, it's Jason Aaron. It's doing second. Yeah, Wolverine's doing good. Tomb of Dracula, like I said, one's doing great. 2, 3. Thor: Heroes Return 2 is doing pretty good. Star Wars, the original Marvel years, seems to be the second favorite choice of Star Wars, but it's the votes aren't that high for that one. It's really interesting to see, how these change over the years. Marvel Knights? I forgot that was out of print. Marvel Horror, no love. Marvel First has no votes.
What about Devil Dino?
Devil Dinosaur, that's an interesting one. No bueno. No bueno. But, you never know. You never know.
Vengeance. Oh, you already.
X of Vengeance? Yeah, I can check really quick. Where was I? X of Vengeance is doing okay. Kind of slowed down a lot. And Evolutionary War is... Oh, no. Evolutionary War. Not good. What? So it seems like there's a lot of votes for Punisher. A lot of love for Iron Man. Hulk by Loeb is getting some love. Hulk by Peter David Omnibus Volume 1 got some love. Punisher's getting some love.
What about Inferno?
X-Men Inferno? Inferno is doing okay. The Inferno prologue isn't.
And how about one more?
Sure.
Captain America about Wade.
Oh, yeah. Why isn't that one blowing up? That's been out of print for a long time. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It might come in first. Classic Star Wars Omnibus Volume 1 is okay. Annihilation Conquest was
none of the Deadpool seemed to have very many.
Yeah,
votes.
Deadpool didn't have a lot of votes.
Annihilation Conquest.
That one was okay.
West Coast Avengers.
Oh, that's a good question. I do want to check that. Give me 1 second. I do want to check on West Coast Avengers just because out of curiosity. That's been out of print for a while. Honestly, not as good as I thought it should be doing, considering how long it's been out of print. But Deadpool, let me double check which one out of the Deadpools is winning. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, there
is some Deadpool that's doing well. Like this is the Joe Kelly Omnibus is doing well. And then there was another one. Deadpool and X-Force, okay. Which would be X-Force Volume 2. So how well is Cable and X-Force doing then? Yeah, it's okay. I'm really surprised West Coast Avengers isn't doing better. And see, that's why I can't put too many X-Men. I know people are like, oh, can you get this in there? I try to do at least one X-Men that was never released in omnibus format, just because I want to make it fair, because let's just face it, everybody knows if I add X-Men in there and Spider-Man, this is going to be nothing but X-Men and Spider-Man omnibus reprints. And there's much more that they could be reprinting.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of gives you a small glimpse. Hey, Maddie.
Oh, hey, Maddie. How are you?
We're not doing the result. It will be not this coming Wednesday, but next Wednesday.
What is your favorite story not yet collected in oversized hardcover?
Superman, Man of Steel. Final answer.
Neil saying thank you for checking.
Absolutely, yeah. If I had thought about it, I'd have given you a small look at what it looks like. It's mail time. Is there an omnibus of the original Spider-Woman run? No, there isn't. There are Marvel Masterworks, no Epic Collections, and Essential. There's an Essential, I think. So This is a gift, but let's see. Does it say who it's from? It's a happy birthday, Omar, from the Unstoppable Bar. Oh, Bar, are you gonna shower me with gifts every weekend until my birthday of March 14th? Thank you for that, Bar.
That's so sweet.
Oh, look how
Art.
awesome that is. Why would you do this to me? You know how I have a personality that will have to go and get all the other Batman family now. This is Nightwing from the DC
Here, I'll let you
multiverse.
open your present.
Thank you. He'll go right up there.
And this is from Bar as well, so they're both from Bar.
Okay.
Both boxes.
You did.
Aw. Hey, is that
This is Poison Ivy Volume 2.
who's the artist?
Isn't it Gillian March? No, Marcio Takara.
Well, I don't know about the cover. Yeah, like I like that
Bar.
cover. Here, and open your other present. Happy early birthday to you. Happy early birthday to you. Happy early birthday, dear baby.
Thank you, Bar.
Happy early birthday to you.
And thank you to the anonymous shipper. You did give me Poison Ivy Volume 1. This is now I have no excuse not to read
It
these.
says mommy is very angry on the back. That one says
Humanity
humanity had
had-
his chance.
Oh, Bar, thank you. I'm gonna add them to the giveaway pile immediately without reading them. Just kidding. These bags are nice.
I want to read it.
Is Marvel ever going to release Anita Blake Vampire Hunter Omnibus? I want to say they forgot about that. They're so good. You know what, Maddie? Maybe we should do an old reader, new reader on Poison Ivy if you've read them. I haven't read them. And maybe not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday because I got sick. So I got to catch up on videos and stuff. But thank you so much, Bar.
So she's going to convert you to Poison Ivyism.
What if I hate it?
And it's so sweet of you to
You
put
throw a Nightwing in there
it
just to
too.
sweeten the deal, just in case I did not like Poison Ivy. Thank you so much, Bar. Completely
She
unexpected.
says you're welcome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a really cool Nightwing figure.
I dig it.
Let's look at his butt. Let me open up. And look
No,
at his butt.
God, no. Not the sweet, sweet McFarlane DC7. I told myself I would only get Azrael. I have since both shelves of them. I kept Azrael. No, I know, man. It's so hard. Now I have Nightwing, and I'm going to be like, oh, he's all alone. He needs a buddy. So how about I buy Robin? How about I buy
Oh, he's
all
all alone.
Robins? I know my mentality. It's not good. Bar was going to get you to read it one way or another. Well, she got me this time.
Which Hal Jordan Green Lantern modern run would you suggest to new readers? Also, have you read Savage Dragon?
I love Savage Dragon. Yeah. You can't go wrong with the Green Lantern Rebirth. That's where it kicks off.
these are hardcover.
Everything leads into Sinestro Corps War. It leads into Blackest Night. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Jeff Johns' Green Lantern is the best. Absolutely.
Let's say West Coast Avengers does well. Do you think Marvel would add Contest of Champions to West Coast Avengers Volume 27?
Volume 2. Volume 27.
What did I say?
You said volume 27.
Oh, wow. Why did I say that? Well, yeah, Volume 27.
It could be, it's worth asking, right? But usually with reprints, they just straight up reprint them. But I can always ask, of course.
Where is it? There we go. So Bar sent a super sticker.
Oh, thank you, Bar.
And it is soft cover, Omar.
Oh, for me, this is me paying it back to you, Omar. I love making fun of you, but I do care a lot about you as a channel host and as a friend. Oh, aren't you a sweetheart? Thank you so much for that, Bar.
Thank you for the super sticker.
I'm going to have to scratch your name off the list.
Whoa. What does that mean?
Oh, there's a list.
What does that mean?
I'm just kidding. Omar, can we see that Daredevil Brubaker hardcover, volume 2? Is it back here? This one? This is the Joe Quesada cover. I haven't opened it yet.
You want me to open it? Here.
Sure. Yeah, if you don't mind, baby. I mean,
Kids owns McFarlane only owns McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 7-inch figure line. Superman from Action Comics
1000. Yeah.
Green Arrow from Arrow season 6 or 7, and Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman 1984.
They are so dangerous because I love toys and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just get the Bat Family. But I know how I am. I'm so stupid.
So was that a Billy Madison reference
For what?
about your list? Scratching from the list?
Hey, look at you. Yeah.
No, because Newspeak Channel
Yeah.
Josh said it. I thought
Glad I called that guy. I love that movie.
I was thinking of Always Sunny with Mac's dad. Scratching
Dude,
people off the list.
that was Buscemi. That was Steve Buscemi. He was putting makeup on. And Adam Sandler's like, glad I called that guy. That was awesome. Omar, what an official custom printed Omnis do you have? I have a lot, brother. I just don't ever show them on the channel. I think on TikTok, Tina and I have done a little bit on TikTok. Oh, that's cool. That's new.
What's the smell?
No, this.
It smells overwhelming. Yeah, that is cool. Okay, here. I was going to see where it was printed.
Smells like iMac.
Nope. Yep, you're right. You're right. iMac.
Omar, list contains Miller, Bendis, and the movie The Proposal. Yeah. Omar, what Super 7 figures do I collect? I collect the Thundercats, Ninja Turtles, but not all of them. I don't get like Samurai Donnie or Samurai Leo or Surfing Mikey. I get like the characters and Silverhawks. That's it for Super 7. Because I didn't get started on the He-Man. I would have gotten the He-Man.
Bye,
but
Chris.
have a great weekend, Chris. But those are the main ones I collect. I'm surprised that Superman doesn't have that many Omnis. Not really a reason. I just don't think. Honestly, there were rumors that they couldn't get an omnibus made or collections of John Byrne's run because of legal issues, but I think that was just rumors. Nobody could ever confirm. Yes, it does. Silverhawks has an amazing theme song, Ethan. You have good taste. Do you recommend jumping into JLA Morrison after reading the JLI? Yes, that's where it leads into. And it's a good run. I love JLA.
Go away. Stop it. Talking to the theater.
I might have a couple Super 7 Godzillas. Godzilla's. I thought about that one too. I got the Joker with the leather mask from Deadly Duo this morning. Oh, that's awesome. Omar, did you see Dynamite Space Ghost covers? I did. They look great. And
Space Ghost, you're the most from coast to coast.
Well, it's not that Space Ghost. It's like the original Space Ghost.
Well, that was too.
I'm happy for them, man. They're cranking those books out. How about a poll for independent collections? Yeah, but I wouldn't know how to where to send that to, because people have asked me about an image poll, and I feel like there's no way they could do that. I mean, with Dark Horse, we might have a better chance. I need just a little bit of time to talk to my contact over there, just to kind of get an idea of what they need. Did you see the Space Ghost getting a new? Oh yeah, will be my dream of a proper Pirates of Dark Water comic happen. Oh, Kane, you're a fan of Pirates of Dark Water? That was such a good show. Moltar.
JLA is the least Morrison run. Just about Crisis Blind and have a blast.
I feel like JLA and Neo X-Men are your safe bets when you go into a Morrison book. And Klaus is the least Morrison book you'll ever read.
Bucky O'Hare.
Wait, people said that there were legal difficulties for Man of Steel reprint, not just an omnibus, but they have gotten the small hardcovers completed. That doesn't compute. Exactly. That's why I was like, well, maybe it's just rumors. But I remember for the longest time, that's why we couldn't get reprints of them.
Oh, look how happy she is.
It's a good picture.
Yeah.
She got a tattoo.
Yeah. What are
Paul Chadwick's Concrete? It's a good one. Somerset Holmes' Journey and more. That would be an interesting one.
What were the rumors about the Joe Transformers books recently?
The toy company, the Hasbro toy company, said that there were collections coming, compendiums coming, but they are not in the business of making comics, so no official word yet. Barnyard Commandos, yes.
For me, DC Collectibles had the better figures between the New 52, Batman the Animated Series, and DC Icons line, but the problem was the line kept canceling figures.
I was a fan of the DC direct stuff.
Oh, Richard, you opened a floodgate.
Oh,
Why would
Richard.
you do that, Richard?
Oh, Richard, what a good question.
All right, let's see. His brother would get married to the Gummy Bears theme song.
He would walk down the aisle to the Gummy Bears theme song. That was his thing.
Gummy Bears.
Okay. In no particular order, because you can't do particular order for these. Mysterious Cities of Gold, Mask.
Oh, wait, I can't sing it while you're saying them. Then you can't think, can you? Go ahead.
Probably not. Silverhawks, Transformers Season 3.
Sorry about that, John.
Silverhawks, Mask, Defenders of the Earth has the greatest.
No.
The greatest. I love Defenders of the Earth.
Defenders of the Earth. Oh my gosh, just talking. Magic and mystery, something.
He's just talking. How dare you?
Did you say DuckTales?
DuckTales is good. Yeah. Rescue Rangers was solid too.
Wasn't that 90s technically? Did it start in 89?
Pole Position.
I feel like
Ulysses.
I'm like Tailspin. Isn't that 90s?
Tailspin's good too.
But that's like.
But I mean,
that's be counted. Richard, can be counted. 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, man, that was the golden age. Paw Bears.
Saber
Even that
Rider.
stuff was so good.
Okay,
Saber Rider was so good,
I gotta
dude.
show
Voltron.
John what people are like. Heathcliff, you so
Oh, Heathcliff. I karaoke'd Heathcliff.
No one should.
Saber Rider's good. Earthworm Jim. I forgot about that one.
Brave Star. Yeah, that one's okay.
Brave Star.
Galaxy Rangers.
Galaxy Rangers is awesome.
Yeah,
Peter Cullen's voice did the voiceover for that. It's a good one. Count Duckula is really good, but I actually like Danger Mouse a little more. Danger Mouse was bumping, dude. Shirt Tails.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That's a good one. Wheeled Warriors was good. Oh, dude, Pinwheel. What's that?
Now I'm thinking Pinwheel.
Spinning around.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Pinwheel and see what.
No, dang it, I'm thinking Heathcliff.
Okay, nope, not the same song.
Right. All I could hear is I'm trying to put it to the Heathcliff sound.
No, I miss those cartoons, man.
Right,
Thundar, the
Sterling
Barbarian.
Silver's with you with Defenders.
Oh, Defenders of the Earth. To this Inspector Gadget, dude.
You're not dreaming, it's a moon dreamer. Thanks, James.
That song was awful.
That
song was awful. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs was a classic, man. Like nobody talks about that. Dino Saucers. That was a good one.
Dino Saucers.
And they just don't make them like they used to. You know, it's funny. We actually did a video many years ago on Near Mint Condition about the history of like why they did away with theme songs, because you don't need to introduce people to the cartoons anymore. Like the intros to the cartoons were like, this is the Autobots. They fight the Decepticons. They transform. Like you don't need that anymore. Sucks. I miss them. James Bond Jr. We missed the super chat from John.
Because John said,
how would you rank Alf as an occult detective?
There you go.
I don't.
As an occult detective.
I don't even rank Alf as anything. No, Alf is like he gets. You know what? He's as good as Madam Web, the movie. He's a 2 out of 10.
Whoa!
At least he's not a 1. A 1 would be like something I really hate, like They Might Be Giants.
No. Okay. I'm divorcing you. Secondly, Alf deserves better than a 2.
You're divorcing me. Oh, GoBots. GoBots actually was pretty good too.
Openings will never leave anime. That's true.
No, they know what they're doing. I'd rate him a 2. Animaniacs. You liked Animaniacs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tiny Toon Adventures.
I thought Animaniacs was okay.
I think I like Tiny Toons better than Animaniacs.
Yeah. Tiny Toons was catchy.
Marine Boy with his Oxygun was the first anime I ever saw.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a classic, dude. Breaking News Divorce. Yeah, you're going to divorce me? You
Snorks,
did not.
The poor man Smurfs.
No, it's Underwater Smurfs, not the poor man.
With the
I like the
No,
Snorks.
I didn't like Snorks.
Gosh, you were so snooty about your cartoons back then.
Smurfs had better stories. Probably not, just in my head.
I did not give Madam Web a 6 out of 10. I wasn't that drunk, Kyle.
Along with the Snorks. Bart, thank you for the super sticker.
Oh, this is a question for you. They're hardcover Melanie. How do you get hardcover? I'm
I
still
like this
soft
creamy
cover.
puffs with sweet chocolate on top. Oh my gosh. And with that picture right there. What am I reading right now?
What are
Do
you reading?
embarrass me? I just finished volume 75 this morning of One Piece. Whew, I've been going hard, haven't I? And I'm reading Reaper Man by Terry Pratchett. And I'm
Lord of the
read
Rings?
Poison Ivy. And I read Harleen. Oh, Rat Queens.
Oh, we need to do that overview. I've been sick and I keep forgetting.
And maybe that's it.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, but I didn't technically read it this week.
Oh, nobody takes a break from
Tom Bombadil. Look at all the other things that I'm reading. Like, I just jump from book to book. So
Tom Bombadil would not agree with that. Omar,
is
how's
he in the book again? I hope so.
The binding on the JSA Omnibus is awful. Mine cracked. My volume 2 cracked. I actually need to update them.
As well. Yes. One Piece. Vision of Escaflowne. Escaflowne was the first anime I watched. What's your thoughts on the series? I memorized the song.
Will you let me tell one story first?
So I could sing it to him for Valentine's Day one year.
Actually, you didn't ruin it, so good job. That's the story I was going to tell. It holds a special place in my heart because Melanie memorized the song in Japanese to sing it to me
I don't remember
one Valentine's Day. So it has a special place in my heart. It's good. I liked it. I don't know how I feel about the ending because they kind of just ended it, right? No, JSA has had multiple printings. I think it's on its third printing now. DC, when they reprint things, unless it says like 2024, they just end up like restocking the things with the same ISBN.
Somebody asked about what would be a good comic for new readers. Where to go? Well, that was basically the question. If you'd like to answer. No, wait, I want to ask this person. If you wrote in the chat, what's a good comic for new readers? What type of stories do you like? Do you like, do you want superheroes or do you want something more down to earth? Here we go. Any comic to new readers. Do you like romance? Do you like action? Do you like comedy? Yeah. One, what's your genre? What do you like?
Yeah, what do you like as far as movie? Like, what are your favorite type of movies? Then we can go from there.
Horror and fantasy. Oh, wow, that was really quick. Thank you.
The new Creepshow comic is excellent if you want horror. It's a good anthology. There's also the Silver Coin anthology. I always like suggesting anthologies because sometimes you get 3 or 4 stories per issue. So if you don't like one story, there could be something in there that you do enjoy. Harrow County is solid. I really enjoy that as far as horror. Infidel, to me, is one of the most, it's one of the greatest modern horror comics I've read. But you cannot go wrong with the classics, the EC archives. Haunted Fear, Vault of Horror, Tales from the Crypt. I sound like a broken record, but I mean it. They're wonderful.
Hold up.
What are you doing? Dead air.
How come I must know? Is that the song? The communication song?
It's the same. It's Gundam Wing.
Just will be communication. 99. Okay, yeah, well, I got it, John. I got you.
I still like my Ranma season 1 opening. The thing has one of the best ones. I saw.
Oh, have a good time at the gym.
Go get that workout, brother.
Yep.
Yeah, we got snow, my brother. Yep. Got some snow. But we're gonna go comic book shopping today, so I'm excited to get out of the house. Worst Fantastic Four run: Claremont, Fraction, Miller, or that run before Wade and Ringo started? Out of those, I'm gonna go with oh, this is tough. I gotta go with either Miller or Fraction. I was not a fan. FF by Fraction was fun, but Fantastic Four was just not. I don't know what he was doing. Miller didn't even finish his Fantastic Four run.
Oh, yeah, I like
Super Friends had a good.
The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. That was a good one. Thanks, Nora Wolf. Gotta take care of my Betchy. He was lonely.
Yes, Novarg knows what's up.
I liked Claremont's Fantastic Four.
I did too. I mean, we got Valeria out of that, right? So that's a good thing.
Oh my gosh, we haven't been to Ollie's in a minute.
Yeah, no, it has been a few years. Because Amanda and I really ruined that for ourselves. It was one of our most viewed videos, and I'm like, well, now everybody knows the secret of Ollie's. And sure enough, people started making videos at Ollie's. Look what I found, which is the way the internet works. So.
Clinton says repairing cracked spines requires spine netting, pH neutral glue, and a willingness to take risks.
I am not that type of person that's has the patience for that. But if you are, more power to you. You know,
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, the Rock the Dragon, that one was good.
Come hit me.
Is that what they said?
I think right. Is that what they said? I know it sounded like it, but surely that's what they were saying. I know Marvel isn't really doing OHC anymore, but do you think they occasionally do deluxe editions, i.e., Kraven's Last Hunt? I'd love a God Loves Man Kills Deluxe.
Oh, I would too. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that I've asked, and right now they're focusing on Omnis. So it's not a yes or a no. You know, maybe one day they can come back.
Project Viking's gonna have to reread it, but Wade's FF.
Oh, I love what he did to freaking Dr. Doom. Oh my God, dude, that story, I don't want to spoil it because it's so good, but all I have to say, if you've read it, Doom's freaking costume and how he gets it, you're like, whoa, dude, that is dark. We forget how, Dr. Doom's a smart dude. He's into technology, but you forget how he's into the dark arts too until Wade reminds you. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
RB saying this person loves the unboxing videos that you post.
Oh, okay.
I enjoy the excitement of seeing new stuff.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Tina, that was Tina's idea. And I was like, okay.
Thoughts on chances of a JMS and McDuffie Fantastic Four Omni?
There was somebody else in between there too, right? Was it Christopher Priest? Did a couple of issues. I would love that.
We have the mates. We've had Iron Man, Thor, Avengers, Captain America, and by technicality, Fantastic Four. Thunderbolts is Heroes Returns Omnis. Even Heroes Reborn, the return, but still no Fantastic Four.
Not yet.
Heroes Return. You know the channel's schedule coming up this week?
I do. Tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow will be an announcement video. I don't know if I'm going to release another video or not, depending on how much I can get done today. Look, I got sick, and there's no sick days on YouTube, so I have to crank out stuff. Monday is Ultimate Blank of Spider-Man Omnibus. This is a spoiler. And then Ultimate X-Men Omnibus Volume 2. Ultimate Field Trip of Spider-Man. And then Tuesday are the trades. I don't know if Maddie's doing old reader, new reader on Tuesday or not. Wednesday is what is Wednesday? I think. Oh gosh, there's something that I was waiting to do on Wednesday. I can't remember what it was now. I have it written upstairs. I'm sorry. It might be Hidden Gems, or Hidden Gems might be next week. Like I said, it depends on what I'm going to get done today. So it could be some Titan comics that I need to get out there. Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our DC Evergreen video, and that will be live. Oh, thank you for that, Kane. I have been resting. Like, I don't think I've slept this long in years. Maybe I was just catching up.
I miss my bed. I'm happy to sleep in the bed tonight.
Wait, I didn't say you could come back yet. Dang. Okay.
You're fine now. I can. I'm cool. I'm not worried about sleeping.
I thought Omni announcements were over for the year. For the year? What?
Remember, I told you to be specific earlier. This is what it gets you.
Why do you keep smacking me, dude?
Because it's fun to make the sound.
Oh,
this free channel. But you're not done.
Yeah, I have to get those videos out. The Kingdom Deluxe hardcover and the Death Metal Omnibus. Yeah, that will be this week too.
I absolutely love the 2 My Little Pony figures Omar got me for Christmas. They're such high quality.
They're by Shoujo's.
They're the princesses, Luna and Celestia, and it's their human form and then pony form. And I haven't put the shelves up yet. They're just sitting on my desk in the craft room, which is really actually nice because I keep noticing new things about them. I'm like, oh my gosh, look, they're so pretty. I love looking at them. I'm treating you like a pinata.
Uh,
Oh no! Titan is dead to me. Hashtag Conan delayed again.
Keep in mind, it's not just Titan, right? It's also heroic signatures. I know what's going on. I just can't say anything, and it's completely up to them if they want to announce what's happening, why there's delays. I don't know if they will or not, but I have a feeling they'll come out. I just wish they would, because I miss reading that classic stuff.
Of course, the Emma that Josh gave me it's in my craft room. Like that's an awesome figure too. Let's see, John. Thank
Spider
you for the
Buggy.
super chat.
Spider Buggy. Spider Buggy comes back all the time in comics. I love the Spider Buggy.
Rising Phoenix Railroad saying, "Hi, Omar.
Mano.
Do you know when the new company will be putting out the volumes 1 through 3 of Conan the Barbarian Omnis? They should have been out by now, right? Okay. So actually, this goes along with just saying.
There are a lot of delays happening, and it's for a very good reason. And I will leave it up to Titan and Heroic Signatures to, if they ever want to say why there's been delays. Hopefully, at the end of the day, you'll get a product that's the equivalent of what Marvel did with their Omni releases. I mean, I've always said, that it takes a lot of money to restore these things. And there's certain, when you set the bar high for the expectations of people, that's what they come to expect. So hopefully we'll get that back from Titan and Heroics.
Me encanta tu charla con los amigos mexicanos.
El otro día, no sabía que leíste Condorito. Yo, sí, hermano, yo leía Condorito cuando era chiquito. Mi papá creo que tiene todavía 1 o 2 chistes de Condorito todavía. I keep forgetting Danny speaks Spanish. I forget a lot of my viewers speak Spanish. Muchas gracias, hermano. Alfredo es un buen hombre.
I plan on picking up Transformers.
I
doubt they'll have Ultimate Black Panther. They probably will be out. And I need to set up a pull list because I don't want to miss Spider-Man next week.
I thought it came out this week.
No, it's next week. It's Wednesday next week. Transformers was this week.
Wow, you know more than I do.
And I need to catch up on Batman. And yeah, I liked Hades. I picked it up just because I like the cover. I'm like, oh, I want more of this. I like going to the store and picking up something because of the cover and then just genuinely liking it. So yeah, anything else that piques my interest? Wait, no, Carnage isn't out yet. Need to know, please, are X Factor by Peter Allen David Omni Volume 3 and Spider-Man Clone Saga Omni Volume 2 still on track to release March 12th? I'm actually hoping they get pushed back.
I think I got copies of them, so I think they're still there.
¿Algún cómic peruano? Oh, is it cómic? Peruano que te... Okay.
No creo que he leído tantos chistes que vino de Perú. Pero si tú tienes recomendaciones, por favor, dime. Melanie, ask for Beneath the Tree Where Nobody Sees.
And also, I would like to pick up Zdarsky's Twilight Avengers Twilight. Wait, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Avengers Twilight. Look at you. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the amount of material you need to read?
Yes.
Some days. Some days because I'm like, oh, I really want to go and read something I want to read. And I'm like, I can't because I have to read Children of the Vault miniseries. So some days I feel it. But I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. Yeah. Corey is the man when it comes to proper masterwork. Oh, yeah. Him and his team are amazing. Kellerman and all those guys, they do an amazing job restoring. Because it takes a lot of time. It's not easy. I mean, even just color restoration takes a long time. You're talking color restoration, color separation, and then you're also talking lettering. Oh man, it's a whole team thing.
Bye, Bar.
See you next week. Omar, talk to me about Old Reader New Read. Do you stay up till 8 p.m. though? Because you're welcome to join us.
Any idea how did they manage to solve the legal obstacles for this DC versus Marvel Omni? Really curious about it. And did you know about that before it got out?
So I knew a little bit. I knew that it was in the works, but I didn't know specifics, and I knew it wasn't going to be a Marvel book, and I knew I wasn't going to be announcing it. As far as the legal stuff, I don't know. It looks like some things have been worked out, some things haven't. I think they went and said, okay, DC printed these books in the past. We're going to do the same. And they have some kind of, they have the rights to reprint them. But then there are books that Marvel printed that DC doesn't have the rights to reprint, such as the case of some of those amalgam series. So,
what's TDK?
The Dark Knight.
Big fan of your reading orders. Thank you, and looking forward to more of them.
Oh, I hope. I actually am going to talk to my buddy Dom about getting his help on a few things.
JJ Tiffany saying, what is your opinion about X-Men 97 teaser this week? Also, will they reprint the X-Men anime series Omnibus?
Is it out of print? Go and vote if it's out of print. And let me know if it's in the printing.
I was going to say, is it on the poll?
I actually wasn't the biggest fan of the original animated series.
Dun, dun, dun.
But I'm looking forward to this one. I mean, I got goosebumps when he said to me, my X-Men, when Cyclops said it. And the original voice actor passed away a couple of years ago, and the new voice actor for Cyclops sounds the same. Omar has replaced Saturday morning cartoons as the thing to do while eating cereal. Oh, thank you.
Do you plan to do where to start again?
Yeah, I may take a poll from you all, if that's cool. Use you all as a poll. Black Hammer right now is over until Jeff Lemire has another series. But as far as I know, it is over.
Richard's saying X-Men anime series Omni is still in print.
Yeah, I thought it was still in print. Cancel Omar for not liking X. I'm sorry.
Ray Chase and Norm Spencer passed away.
Yeah, Norm passed away. Ray Chase is the new boy. Hey, he does an amazing job. Sounds just like him. I did have an issue with the way Magneto sounded. He didn't sound like the original Magneto. And I know because his voice actor passed away too. So, I don't know. Yeah, I have hopes for it. All the usual suspects.
I think it's cool that it's like they're not restarting it or anything. It's like, oh, here's the next season.
I love that.
Like picking it back up. So, I mean, that's unique. That's really cool. Manuel's asking if Gideon Falls is out of print.
I don't know. Those are harder to check. I think volume 1 is. Cancel Omar for having an opinion.
I know the animation wasn't always top quality on the show. So I'm assuming now it would be. I haven't seen the trailer, but.
Yeah. Ecstatics, do you need? No. Ecstatics, you can jump right in. And it bothered so many people because if you were reading X-Force, if you read X-Force 115 and then you go to X-Force 116, you're like, what? Did I miss something? Because it's so different. It's so different, dude. But no, you don't need to read any X-Men ahead of time. It's Peter Milligan does his own thing. I love it.
Did you watch X-Men Evolution or something?
Yeah, that was good. I loved it.
Asking your favorite X-Men animated series.
I think it's X-Men Evolution. Wolverine and the X-Men was pretty good too, but X-Men Evolution was great.
I didn't like the character designs on X-Men Evolution. It didn't.
Dragnito.
It just didn't speak to me. What's happening? Did I wake up?
Did you, Joshua?
You're awake.
I hope you're here.
This is not a dream. On time for
Uncancelable Omar. Yeah, I grew up in the age of Polaroids and not the internet and Twitter and social media. Thank God for that. Or I would have been canceled a long time ago. Yeah, Evolution was good. I liked it.
Aw, okay. You softened me on
I
just want those issues so much.
I know, and a lot of people do, and I really hope they do come soon, or we finally get an announcement.
Josh saying thanks. I swear to this very day there was a complete X-Men anime series DVD box set. To this day, I can't find it.
I don't think there has been an official one. Maybe there's been like bootleg ones.
So, DC is putting out the Marvel DC Omni, correct?
Yes, correct.
So, Big Stu's asking if Marvel planning on putting out any Marvel DC books.
Not as of this moment.
Wolverine and the X-Men had a big cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's right. It never finished. Cancel Melanie for not liking the same thing. Yeah, cancel my wife. I'm curious as to what's your take on where to start for Flash and Captain America. Oh, thank you. Those are good. I'd like to do a Captain America one. And Flash would be fun because you have so many options, right? There's been so many. Wally West was my Flash, of course, but there's Barry Allen, there's Jay Garrick, there's Bart Allen, there's Barry Allen again. Saw the promo of the new X-Men. Honestly, don't like the animation or how they're drawn, so definitely passing. Warren, did you like? Were you a fan of the X-Men animated series?
Hermano, vale la...
Oh, vale la pena comprar el Omni de DC Death Metal. It's more confusing than DC Metal, that's for sure. It's kind of all over the place, but really the artwork is great. No announcements about X-Men and Micronauts.
Yes,
I mean, Tony, I did say that it's not in there, and it's a no. That's all I can say.
Favorite Spider-Man animated series? The one where he's on another planet. I
Spider-Man Unlimited?
Yes, I remember liking. I don't know if I like it now, but I remember at the time liking it. But man, that one
60s.
cartoon.
Gotta go with 60s Spider-Man. I loved it.
The 90s is, man, those cuts. I don't think I could watch it nowadays with those edits. And
Spectacular was good. I like that.
I don't remember Spectacular.
That was the MTV one. Wasn't it on MTV, I think? That was good.
But of course, the Fox one from the 90s is what made me start reading comics. So I feel like I should pick that one.
60s Spidey. Love it.
Unlimited wasn't that bad. Spectacular. 90s.
I agree. This is exactly how I would describe.
But yeah, it's nostalgia.
The metal books are goofy but fun. Ridiculously goofy, especially when they get musical instruments.
Jacob, we did briefly mention the Space Ghost comic.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Man, Dynamite's pumping out a bunch of good stuff. They have a great Thundercats book.
Omar, did you say in the reprint poll stream that 2024 Omni lists for both new and reprints were done?
2020. Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry. You mean like the announcements? Am I down with 2024? There's one more book that's coming out. Oh God, when is that book coming out? The
stories were good in the 90s. Spidey cartoon.
I think I am done with 2024.
Where is it? Oh, what European comics do you recommend?
Anything that Humanoids puts out. So all of the Incal stuff. Incal and Meta Barons. The entire Johto library is so good. I'm a big fan of the stuff that they're bringing out to America. I'm a big fan of Humanoids. Magnetic Press is doing a really good job bringing out stuff too. No, I haven't. I'm not current on Saga. I haven't read any issues since 54 and Curious. It's just as good since the hiatus. I wonder too. It's weird. It's been such a long hiatus. I wonder if that kind of killed this. The steam. What are you doing, baby?
I'm answering a Deadpool question.
Okay. I think I have a VHS of the 60s animated Spider-Man, unless there was also a 70s one too. I'll send you a VHS for your birthday. You're gonna send me a VHS. I don't have anywhere to play a VHS, man. I'll be doing a Death Metal Omnibus overview this week. I've been sick, so I've been behind Nick. The animation in 97 just looks like the animation of Invincible, which I think is the animation these days that, everybody's doing. Oh, you're answering Andy's question. Okay. And Space Ghost was so great seeing it when I was a kid. I'm looking forward to it. The people working on it are also sounding pretty passionate about it. I'm excited for that. The Dick Tracy comic book that's coming out. There was another book. I mean, Thundercats is solid too. There was another book that's a licensed book that I'm like, oh, this. I like the team that's behind this. Greg Pax, Lilo and Stitch. Who's work? It might be Torun Grombeck on Lock, Stock, and Barrel. What's that lonely omnibus underneath the Transformers? Oh, it's a custom omnibus that my buddy Kyle sent me. It's the X-Men Reunion omnibus. You want to grab that, baby?
Yeah. Wait, you could see that from... Oh, wow.
He saw the Marvel logo, I think. So it's this omnibus? Joe Mad on the cover. Cal sent me this a couple years ago. It's a custom omnibus of this era. It's pretty much the gold and blue era, like when Excalibur was canceled and they brought the characters back. That's these stories right
A little
here.
bit of dust just came out.
Yeah, Carlos Pacheco on artwork, Joe Mad on artwork. It's good, it's that era. What was it, Joe Kelly? I think that was Siegel was writing the story.
Did you get Jack Ferry's super chat?
I did not.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
I liked around these. Yeah, Joe Kelly and Jorge Gonzalez. That was it. I actually liked the Andromeda, the Aquaman Andromeda. I thought it was good.
Michael, we have not read after since the hiatus on Saga. We are not
and
caught
I'm
up. And then I
what
see it at the
think.
store, and I'm like, I could just wait for the trades.
I think there's one trade out so far.
Then we need to get that.
I think I don't know for sure.
Well, shoot, where's the? Okay,
Chris Bachello on artwork. Yeah.
So Jack, thank you for the super chat. And did you answer this?
Yes, I liked it.
Okay, for the person who's asking about Deadpool and something that's similar to the feel of the movies, my suggestion.
I did get a copy of My Friend Toby. It was in my haul a couple of weeks ago.
I really enjoyed Scotty Young's Weasel Goes to Hell. I can't find it. Is it not in a trade? Where did I read it? Zdarsky's Deadpool. Was it just like a one shot?
Oh.
I really like that. This one isn't my favorite, but I think this is a good recommendation about Kelly Thompson, him being the
King of the Monsters.
Mm-hmm. I know you really like it.
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
My favorite is Deadpool and Cable. However, there may be other comics that are closer to the movies, but the movies made me start reading the comics, and this is Baby Niciesa's run, and him along with Liefeld created Deadpool, and it's like this is where the B. Arthur movie joke comes from. This is where Weasel comes from. This is where where's Blind Owl come from?
Joe Kelly's run.
Okay. But it's really good. I really enjoyed Black, White, and Blood. Those had some really goofy stories in it, that collection. And do you know what I'm talking about? Was it a one-shot with Zdarsky? Maybe in the chat? Know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Andy, were you asking?
Andy was asking.
So, because I get picky about my Deadpool stories. So who did I try reading?
Joe Kelly.
And I stopped. He was in love, and it was too much.
Oh, with Siren, right?
And I was like,
and then Death.
I don't want
He got
this.
obsessed with Death.
Oh, wait. When he was in love with Death and with Thanos, that was a good
funny.
one.
Yeah,
that was a good one. I like that. Was that in the minibus?
No, that's in Joe Kelly's run.
That's in Joe Kelly's run? Okay.
Yeah.
But when he's with Siren, I'm like,
oh, these are some good questions. What's my favorite Godzilla movie? Destroy All Monsters. Was that 2098? I think is when it came out. I love that movie.
More so, you like it more than Godzilla
Minus One.
That was really good.
Though. Minus One was really good.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, Josh. Yep, that's good. Let's see. Deadpool by Joe Kelly and Adam Kubert comes out April 1st. Oh, they're working
together? That's cool.
Wow.
Good.
Oh, see, Kyle loves. Yeah, I know people love Joe Kelly's Deadpool.
I thought it was good.
I don't know why.
The issue where he goes back in time to that Amazing Spider-Man issue was brilliant.
Oh no, I need to give it one more shot. The Spider-Man Deadpool.
That was Joe Kelly.
And see, I'm like, I love both characters. Why am I not enjoying this?
I think because you're so picky.
I guess. Yes, I am very picky.
So, Omar, which current Amazing Spider-Man has just been horrible? Wait. Here, let me get a couple of questions first.
Wasn't she like a demon, I think?
Which writer would you bring him to save the title of Spider-Man? You know, Spider-Man's one of these characters that no matter who's on the book, they constantly get hate. I remember when David Michelinie, people were like, get rid of this guy.
Yeah, I love David Michelinie.
And I actually love David Michelinie. I remember Dan Slott. I mean, he was on the book for 10 years. People were like, get rid of this guy. Nick Spencer, same thing. Right now, Zeb Wells is going through it. It's got to be a tough task. I really wish they had given the book to somebody like Chip Zdarsky. Because I feel like Chip has the soul and the humor to balance out that Spider-Man story.
Well, can I add my 2 cents?
No.
I can't.
This is the Uncanny Omar. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and add your 2 cents. 2 cents is all you get.
Guys. It's if you know me, you know how much I love Zdarsky. So I was giving Spider-Man Omni another shot. I love Spider-Man Blue. I love, what's the other one?
Spider-Man Blue was not written by him.
Damn it.
Are you sure you wanted 2 cents?
Life story. I get Life Story and Blue confused. And
Spider Shadow was the other story that was.
Oh my gosh, Spider Shadow is so good. When however, those first few issues of his run, I was just, Spider-Man's too over the top. To me, that's not my Spider-Man.
Oh, there's some good issues in there.
So do I need to get past that?
How far did you make it? Like his sister?
I mean, just yeah, I'm in that.
And that's okay.
Just, so maybe I should.
There's a lot of heart in his story.
Right, and that's why I love him as an author. But Spider-Man's like nonstop at 100% the whole time, and I'm like, I can't handle this. And yes, it is the Behelit Ben. He's my.
That was a little more than 2 cents. Take care of him. It's like 35 cents.
Hush.
Omar, how do you feel about Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards? He is everywhere. I wish they had gone with somebody else. I wish it was John Krasinski. No, I don't also want John Krasinski. You know what? John Krasinski, just to troll people, can do the voice of Herbie the Robot. I think that would be funny. But Pedro was not my first choice. Will he do a good job? Absolutely. He's a good actor. Yeah. I just wanted somebody else, somebody new, somebody fresh. The cast looks good. Don't get me wrong. It's just Pedro is just everywhere.
Okay, Michael agrees, and it is wrap-up time. And I'm
sorry,
I'm probably gonna mispronounce your name. Huso agrees, and so
I think like aspects of it were too goofy, but I think there's a lot of heart.
Yeah,
in his story.
So I love Daniel Warren Johnson. It's goofy, and there's a ton of heart.
I don't know about Steve Buscemi getting play Reed Richards, not feeling Pedro's Reed. It all depends on the tone, because you know the guy. Like, I actually think he's a good actor. I've seen him in a lot of things, and he's got range, right? He can do goofy, he can do serious, he can do drama, he can do. What was that thing he was in that I saw him recently that I was like, oh, this is a different side of Pedro I've never seen. Very charming guy too, so that goes a long way.
Who wrote Brute Force guesting in Deadpool?
Oh, who was that wrote that era? Was it Posen? Posen? I think maybe that. Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze. That's a hard one. Yeah. Mr. Freeze when it's written by the right person. But Captain Cold.
Dang DeVito. All right. It is 1:03, so time to wrap up.
Okay. Check out cheapgraphicnovels.com. Plugs up to 50% off right now. They're having a pre-ordering DC versus Marvel Omnibus, both volumes, the Amalgam and the Classic. So get them while they're hot.
Oh, yeah. Go check out Omni Dog. His stream is starting. And Bruce, thank you for the super chat. I know I'm a fan. I would like Bendis on Amazing Spider-Man.
Bruce, that surprises me that you like Bendis on. Did you like his Ultimate Spider-Man? I think Scalp is going to get an omnibus, right? Didn't Raphael Albuquerque or somebody said that they're getting an omnibus?
Oh.
Maybe they mean compendium.
And if you would like to join us for Thank You Newsweek channel, our book club meeting tomorrow via Zoom, it's the $7.77 tier on Patreon, which also gives you access to the AMA, access to the Ask Me Anything, which Omar did the monthly Ask Me Anything yesterday. So thank you guys so much for your support through Patreon. Otherwise, he couldn't do this channel, and it's really an awesome thing. This community is awesome. And Bruce, thank you for the super chat. Yes,
you did like Ultimate Spider-Man. Okay, Bruce, you never cease to surprise me, my friend. Thoughts on Batman Brave and the Bold cartoon? Loved it. It's got my favorite Aquaman. I love that Aquaman episode. It's a musical if you haven't seen it. It's brilliant. Everybody stay healthy and safe. Make sure to go and vote for the reprints. Spread the word. Let others know where to go and vote. That's it, everybody. We're out of here. Until next time.
Have a good day.